Welcome to a new video. I'm going to be playtesting and showing you some changes I've made. I'm going to just grab a knight really quick to show you a few of the changes, but then we will do a run with the bald headgear. So the major thing I've done here is this bar shows you if your ability is on cooldown or not. And then when I activate it, there is a freeze frame. And then when you can use it. And so like, basically the idea is like, say I'm over here mining. I can notice out of the corner of my eye that he's glowing and ready, and then I can use the ability and I get some time to like look around and decide how I want to use it. And I did make that timer upgradable. The other thing you can see is there is a hit spark. When you hit, there's like this green hit spark. When the knight is being hit, it's usually a block spark, this purple one. And I modeled those off of Third Strike. I drew them all by hand and animated them by hand, but I do realize they look a lot like Third Strike, and that was intentional. So what I'm going to do here is do a full test run through Zone 1 and just make sure the difficulty scaling, the economy scaling, and all of the like numbers that go up feel like they're aligned with each other and that the game feels difficult and fun. I've been doing quite a few playtests in the past few days and fixing a lot of bugs, and I feel like I'm kind of ready to record a video and show you the state of things. So another change I've made is I've doubled the ore nodes per screen. And the main reason for that is I want there to be a strong tension between, do you want to go and try to kill the boss early, or do you want to take your time and scale up your engine? And those should be interesting choices. Killing the boss early will give you a significant bonus depending on how early you kill him. And so like that bonus needs to be commensurate with how much benefit you would get from sitting there and building up your engine for that many additional days. And I want that to be like asymmetric and interesting. Okay, we are not going to take a Necromancer. I'm very tired of taking Necromancer every video I make, so I just will not do that. Let's go ahead and get the charge helmet. So there is a known bug with the charge helmet, namely with the way the direction changes. It's probably going to come up, but I'll just try to not make that happen if I can. And even though I don't have a hero, I'm just going to get a smithy. I think I want to try to like finish early on this run rather than taking my time. And in order to do that well, I need to be able to scale heroes up. So I'm just assuming I'm going to get a hero tomorrow. If I get one I don't like, I'll go explore and just take whatever I can get, I think. I've also made the forge twice as good, but it cost 5 instead of 2. So you don't have to build a forge as early anymore. I think it's more interesting if you don't always have to get that on day 1. Alright, so the charge helmet changes the way the sprint works. What I can do is I can charge through enemies and stun them. And the longer I sprint, the more it charges up. And the more charged up it is, the less it takes stamina to run through enemies. But it takes like less stamina if I'm charged up more. And also like you can see there's like it changes the way the steering works. Like you kind of have to steer your sprint rather than just turning on a dime. But leveling it up like gives you a lot of, you can level it up to where you're able to charge into an ore node and pop it based on your mining damage. So I can do that to like make it more economically useful. Okay. I'll take mining damage per level. That's pretty solid. Okay, I'm happy to take an archer here. I will level up ice arrows to give her some AoE damage. And we are looking for a bow, ideally. No bow. This armor is pretty good for her. The dodge is significant. I'm just going to grab that. Plus HP is always good. 12 ingots left. Let me think about this. So I may just want to get like the dwarf lab now and keep myself able to get tech buildings next turn. If I don't do that, I'll have more money to spend in the smithy, but I'm not really spending the money now. And then I might like not, I might get like throttled on. Because one thing I'm thinking about is I want to be able to get gnomes next turn, possibly. Like if I don't get a good tank, I might just want to get some tank gnomes. Tricky. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get... I think I just won't spend the money. So the archer's AI has it kiting pretty well. You can see that she's kiting. I'm just going to run to the next screen here. Try to maximize my income as much as I can. There's a good orb. So I've got some orb surplus. Could be used for a lot of things. I'm happy to just bank them for now. Archer's about to die, but the screen's all, we're about to run out of time anyway. I'm not making great use of the charge helmet. Like, if I see a clear situation where I just need to run through enemies to get to stuff, I'll do it. But I haven't upgraded it to really give it extra utility yet. I will, like, put medium priority on at least getting it to level 2. But, for now, it's... Ooh, nice. Okay. I'll take a legendary armor upgrade. That's quite good. And I want mining speed, I think. I'm going to grab grappling hook for her. That's her activated ability, which helps her not die. Check the smithy. Oh, that's a bug. That should not be happening. That's really annoying. Really, really annoying. Like, let's see what we got here. Another DPS class. I mean, I could take the opportunity to upgrade the charge helmet here. This bug is really pissing me off. Like, that's a lot of value lost. Like, that could have been a bow or something that she could use. I'll have to re-roll it to get it now. So you can have 2 skills at once. Like, I could also get explosive shards, but I just like having 2 level 1 skills is pretty weak, to be honest. I kind of want to go explore. Like, I've got a good amount of money here. I could just grab the golem factory. I think I'm gonna do that. It's a little bit of a suspect decision. Also, we need another forge because the ore is stacking up here. I'll just upgrade this. It does get a lot better when you upgrade it. I'm keeping an eye on my archer. When she's here I can grappling hook and just shoot her over here so that she doesn't get cornered. Because I kind of want to make use of that as it comes up, you know. She was about to die, so I just shot her out. And the grappling hook dumps threat, so like you can see they're targeting me instead of her, which is good because I don't want them targeting her right now. I want her to output as much damage as she can. She's not doing a good job. Those rocks, she needs a bow in order to be able to kill those rocks. Her damage output just isn't high enough without a bow. So I'm like really highly prioritizing getting her a bow. I'll take bullet resistance. We already got armor. Mining damage, I'll take mining damage per level. That's pretty good. And we'll upgrade snipe. This will help a lot to clear those rocks out, just to give some extra DPS. Another rogue, that's really annoying. Okay, this refreshed at least. We don't get a bow though. We're definitely gonna do this. We've kind of committed to it. That gives me an extra daily action. I think I'm probably gonna upgrade the charge helmet and just commit to getting that like stronger. But I will reroll here and look for a bow. These boots would be pretty good. It's just like I really want a bow. This is like pretty expensive. She's already pretty fast. Like that's not really the constricting factor on her. And this doesn't give any other stats. Man, that's unlucky. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna sunk cost those rerolls. I just won't get anything. And I'm gonna get the door flab now so that I can start teching up. This 8 days thing is frozen, by the way. I actually have 6 days and I'm on screen 3. So my initial intention of getting killing the boss early, I'm very behind schedule. Probably at this point I'm pivoting and I just want to see how strong I can get my engine before I run out of time rather than trying to kill early. And largely that's happening because I didn't get a good weapon on her and I didn't get another hero that like paired well with her. Maybe I should have been re-rolling the inn and trying to get a better hero. Also, I really need to get another forge right now, so let's do that. Oh, what did I spend my daily action on? Oh, the Golem Factory, right? Okay. So she really needs to just finish off these rock guys, but I'm not gonna stay too long on the screen here. Why is she shooting a snipe at me? So my mining damage is really picking up now. Like I'm doing getting significant income just from hitting these nodes. I'm just dumping the threat right now. Okay. Like I got pretty good income there. Again, like now that I'm not really trying to kill the boss early, I just want to take my time, and I've made that decision to pivot. And I think without even mentioning it, I kind of made that decision when I decided to get the lab instead of, or the Golem Factory instead of the, I think I'd rather have speed here. And let's upgrade ice arrows, I think. Still no bow. Man, that's a bummer. Let's see. We do have, okay, that's a good hero to go with her. So the only problem is like I'm halfway through and I haven't added that hero yet. This is a good weapon for the cleric. So it will make her not useless, but the problem is she's gonna be like she's gonna die really fast because she doesn't have any levels. And let's see. Time bubble is cool and stuff, but like I kind of just need to go with I'm gonna add a mining golem and recruit the cleric, and I'm gonna give her heal to try to keep her alive as much as possible, and then I'm gonna build a I got a lot of money actually. Let's do some re-rolling. First we'll get this good sword for her, and then we will re-roll looking for a bow. We got a bow, awesome. And this bow gives me ore on last hit, which is perfect. Okay, so the archer is going to be like significantly stronger now. And then we have 18 ingots left, so let's go ahead and get... I'm going to get a gnome tree instead of a fairy enchantress. I think I want like... I want to get some like caster gnomes, I think, to increase the AoE damage and to spend my money a little bit better. Okay, we've spent all the daily actions. Let's go. We're going to put heal on the cleric so that she heals herself. And when she heals, it does a heal over time, which is important because like she's going to die though. She wasn't. And you'll notice I really haven't been using the charge helmet. This is what happens, like, if you level up a skill and don't continue putting points into it, it just kind of ends up being not very useful, which is what's happened, which is okay, but like, I only invested 1 point in it, and it's given me very middling utility. But I'm not like sunk costing it. The bug in it, by the way, is like it starts inverting the direction, which is why I keep running weirdly in the wrong direction. So I need to fix that. It's like doing tank controls basically, and it shouldn't be doing that. So it's kind of like making me not want to sprint. I think it's honestly been detrimental more than helpful. Okay. I'm just gonna go mining damage here. Max HP to keep alive a little bit better. Let's level up the grappling hook to get the cooldown reduction on it mostly. And then we will upgrade Hammer Smash to get some AoE damage. So the money has spiked now. We have 4 days left. We're on screen 5. We're kind of like behind. I forgot to check how well my mining golem did, by the way. I should have been looking at that. So the gnome tree. Also, I just noticed we have way too much ore. I need to build probably 2 forges right now so this doesn't happen. Okay, unfortunately we don't have a caster. I'm gonna re-roll this and look for a actually, let me think about this. So I said I wanted caster gnomes. Unfortunately, there are no caster gnomes here. Dwarf Lab has a mining laser. Not really wanting that now. This is all caster stuff. Yeah, I don't really think like I could go explore or reroll. Like rerolling is less committal Let's just do a reroll. It only costs 3. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna take it. Getting fireball on this. Going to the smithy, getting the legendary staff. Getting the cloak. And I will reroll here. Wow, okay. Alright, we're gonna drop this in the inn. I'm gonna buy the legendary cloak. Sell this cloak. And then this is good for the mage as well. Okay. So we have a pretty tricked out mage now. I did spend almost all my money. I have 1 daily action left. I think I'm just going to get another mining golem. And then I'm going to recruit a archer. And then I'm going to go. That orb is not allowing me to pick it up for some reason. This tank control thing is completely ruining me. Like I can't figure out how to run in the right direction. So I'm just gonna skip screens here, and it feels like we've become a lot more powerful, and I just want to get maximum efficiency going here. I'm gonna dump some threat with grappling hook. I'm gonna skip screens to just get more enemies piled onto one screen so I can make use of the AoE damage. Grappling hook. I'm just gonna grapple hook far away because it looks like she's about to die. That will keep threat off of her more. Checking here. Okay. Let's see how we did with the mining golems, by the way. They did okay. Not super impressive, but like it's just free value in a sense. Sub bosses should be giving like 50 XP. I don't know why that's happening. By the way, when I hold down left click, it fast forwards those animations. It might be confusing why it's randomly doing stuff like that. Okay, we'll just get mining damage, pickup range. I think I want snipe leveled up, heal. And like, I'm just gonna put more into fireball because like she has so much, or he or she, I don't know what gender this one is. Maybe it's he. He has so much spell damage from these items that like I want to max that out, max the efficiency of that. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the mining speed of these 2 mining golems, and then railgun. How many? I have 13 orbs. Yeah, let's get a railgun. And so this is the thing with these forges. Like I doubled how good the forges are, but you can see, like I needed 3 extra forges to not be choked here. Probably what I need to do, there needs to be like an upgrade. There needs to be like probably at the golem factory where you can just like make the forges twice as good with an upgrade or something. Or like some kind of tech tree mechanism to make the forges more efficient as you tech up. Because this is just like stupid kind of. Alright, so our daily cost here is like very low. We have, I think I have no daily actions left yet. Let's recruit like a bunch of archers and tanks. Check this here. spell damage boots here. I'll do a reroll. This helmet is probably better on the cleric. And then this armor isn't, it's not really worth getting on the cleric. I'm going to reroll again. I have so much money. This is good on the cleric. I will not reroll again. So my daily cost for the gnomes is like 15 right now. I'm going to reroll and just try to get, yeah, caster is good. And I'll get a tank too. So ideally I would get more, yeah, let's do another reroll. I want to get more casters. Ooh, a rare caster. That's perfect. So this will help me spend my orbs that I'm not really using otherwise. And let's get a fairy enchantress. So we have 3 days left. We're probably gonna clear, like realistically I could run straight to the boss and probably kill it right now because I have so much stuff going on. Oh, I have a railgun, so I can't mine. This is the railgun, by the way. So I load it with an orb, and then I just can fire, and it just does like AoE in a line. Now I have to load it again. So this just helps me use up my orbs. We're gonna run to screen 9 here. Just I want to max out my railgun fire. Yeah. This is the boss screen now. So I haven't actually, I want to have like an actually unique boss fight, but for now I just tried to make it like a difficult screen. You can see though this isn't actually difficult, right? I just one-shotted everything. Here comes wave 2 though. The railgun is probably too good, it looks like. So the railgun scales with mining damage, and that was clearly doing like one-shotting all of the enemies, and that was probably too powerful. So that was counting as killing the boss, and I think I did it a few days early, which is okay. I mean, my takeaway from this playtest is that basically the point, there was a clear like pivot point where I turned the corner and everything became too easy, and it felt a little bit like the time that I was struggling where everything was really hard was like there should have been more of a gradient. It should have been like a transition-y feeling, like, okay, I'm starting to turn the corner, I'm getting more powerful, now I'm really powerful. But it felt more like I'm struggling, I'm super overpowered. It just kind of happened immediately. And so I guess to think about how or why that happened, probably what happened was I immediately got 2 legendary equipment on a new character, and even though he was underleveled, the fact that he had so much additional spell power made him immediately overpowered, and then he was just, it just resulted in having this instant turn the corner feeling. Probably though, I feel like I've tested this enough times, and like what's happening is there's a combination of like your economy starts spiking at a certain point. That was another thing we saw. We suddenly had way too much money. The solution likely is that somewhere around like screen 7, it just needs to be way more difficult. Like there needs to be a new enemy type that pressures Dwarfman a lot more. Something that like has a telegraphed attack where it like sprints at you or something. And then that way you're not able to mine, and you have to kind of use your hero abilities defend yourself. And there needs to be like an enemy type that's just harder, that you can't kill as easily. Like I think the fireball was doing 60 damage per second. That's way too high. So I need to nerf the mage again. Like, and I thought I just nerfed it, but apparently, yeah, that's way too high. And then like my cleric was doing like 60 to AoE damage. That's too high. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I think like overall, just it wasn't difficult enough at the end, and given that I like didn't really, I was kind of inefficient. Like I got that useless charge helmet that I didn't upgrade. Um, I put a lot into mining golems that didn't really pay off that hard, and I still was able to get incredibly overpowered. I think balancing by just making more difficult enemies introduced toward the end of Zone 1 is probably the solution. So thank you for watching. Bye.